Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Jasmine Eru with the news. In this edition, traveling public frustrated and hunters trim squad. The Bank of Papua New Guinea has clarified that Puma is not its client in the distribution of foreign exchange. Governor Benjamin Popoitai, when asked about the issue of unresolved foreign currency constraints affecting the supply of fuel, clarified that central bank only supplies foreign exchange to commercial banks when then supplied to their clients. Puma is one of them.
On Wednesday, 4th of January 2023, Puma restricted its supply to all products because of unresolved foreign currency constraints that impacted its ability to source crude oil and/or finished products. This restriction has affected the supply of Jet A1 fuel to airlines operating throughout PNG. There is no alternate supplier of aviation fuel. However, Puma stated that they will continue to support all emergency requirements during this period and would like that any requests of this nature are made directly at the airfield or through its designated officer. Seeking information on the foreign exchange issue from the governor of the central bank, Benjamin Popoitai, the governor clarified that Puma is not a client and that clarification on the issue of unresolved foreign currency constraints should be sought with commercial banks.
Puma is not central bank client. Puma is a commercial bank client. They deal with, commercial banks deal with Puma. So I can't comment on that. If they are compliant, they will get the foreign exchange. What we do is the central bank supplies foreign exchange to the commercial banks, and they're the ones who distribute to all their clients. So we are not Puma's client. So Puma also supplies retail and as well as to New Guinea and others. To link Puma with us is, in my view, wrong.
Meantime, New Guinea on Wednesday issued a statement advising the traveling public that as a consequence of this issue, domestic flights from 001 today have had to be cancelled and that these cancellations will have to be ongoing until restrictions are removed. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
Frustrated travelers whose flights were cancelled today aired their concerns to the media outside the Port Moresby Jackson's airport. Air New Guinea maintains that the cancellation of flights is due to Puma Energy's refusal to supply Jet A1 fuel to the airline. The public, who are mostly affected by this decision, have asked the government to rectify the situation and have flights return to normal tomorrow.
The cancellation of Air New Guinea flights due to Puma Energy's refusal to supply Jet A1 fuel to the airline has left travelers throughout the country stranded and frustrated. On Wednesday afternoon, Air New Guinea put out a statement advising the traveling public that due to issues with Puma Energy accessing US dollars, Puma has decided to suspend the supply of Jet A1 fuel within PNG. This restriction applies to Port Moresby and all the airports around the country. Air New Guinea says there is no alternative supplier of aviation fuel in most airports, including Port Moresby. At Port Moresby's Jackson's airport, travelers are frustrated, calling on the government to rectify the situation.
Almost come out good na talking people that this level all kind of situation come up. Sorry, some like thinking all by giving monogat. People man to all man to. All no come out long narbla country. People same man all stop inside the office. How na this level something walk come up na people walk come sit down stranded layer. Why is it that when people can't get up no good? Also now, this is a balushine and abroad more. Did the management know about all this? If they have known it, what was the counter-attack plan of this management, of this breakdown?
Air Niugini said the cancellation will be ongoing until Puma's restrictions are removed. Puma Energy PNG Group of Companies Country General Manager and Director Hulala Tokome, in a correspondence to Air Niugini management, stated that due to unresolved foreign currency constraints impacting Puma's ability to source crude oil and finished products, this was the option they took, restricting supply of all products effective Wednesday, 4th January. Jumaima Sugbat, TVWAN News.
Prime Minister James Marape has asked both the Bank of Papua New Guinea and Puma Energy to find solutions to the strenuous business relationship they have that is now becoming a national security issue and a cause for concern about the functioning of the economy. In the statement released this afternoon, PM Marape said the case of Puma being unable to maintain the supply of fuel products to its customers was because of ongoing issues with BPNG, for which the country was being held to ransom. Marape has asked BPNG immediately after an urgent National Security Advisory Committee today to find a short-term solution by lifting restrictions on Puma so that their supply of fuel products continue without compromising, Central Bank's fiduciary requirements. He added that BPNG has foreign reserves of more than 13 billion kina, more than enough for a year because of the government's fiscal policies, assisted in raising FX in the central bank over the last 3 years to record levels. This is TV1 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
St. John Ambulance, how can we help you?
Calls like these are part of our day-to-day routine at St. John Ambulance.
Box base, this is Alpha 130. We cannot locate the patient or the house.
Our crew is unable to locate you. Ma'am, I would like to send you a text which has a link that can help us find you.
Introducing the GoodSim application. When you click on the link, you give us permission to log into your location and get to you in time.
Confirmed Box base. Alpha 130 has arrived on scene.
With digital Cell Money, you get double your credits every time you top up. What's more, when you deposit $3 or more into your Cell Money wallet, you automatically get 1 hour of free talk on your digital mobile. That's 60 minutes talk for free. Visit an authorized Cell Money agent to make your deposit and talk for free with Cell Money Happy Hour. Use your Cell Money wallet today. Dial *888# or call 888 for assistance. Cell Money, a product of Digicel.
Save time and money and pay your TV bills with a breeze. Call us today on toll-free number 1515 to set up your monthly postpaid TV subscription. And if you do, you can watch Digicel TV on your mobile for free. No data costs and no additional subscription. Don't miss out. Call us today for your residential postpaid TV package today. Digicel TV. More channels, more choice, more value.
Were you looking at the old family pictures again?
No, I wasn't.
Sir.
No.
Sir.
No. Gosh, I hope we're recording that. We're not. Alfred, what did I say? ABR. Always be recording.
Let's go. I got a vision I see in my head, a melody buried deep into my soul. They call us crazy, we cutting the edge. Decided our stories are gonna be told. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it up. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness.
Welcome back. A farmer in Goroka, Eastern Highlands Province, is urging the government to fund existing SME businesses who are already active in the industry. Ian Mopafi, who is the principal of B Supplies based in Korefegu, said it is important for government, SMEC Corp and other line agencies in the SME sector to fund existing businesses. Eastern Highlands Provincial SME Coordinator Osborne Soso said Eastern Highlands so far has 3,500 plus SME active groups, but expect to see the SME business to increase up to 5,000 plus this year. Soso also revealed that Eastern Highlands SME Coordination Desk will provide startup capital and training for public servants. When they retire and go back, they can be productive in the SME sector. Paradise College in Port Moresby is classified as one of the top-ranked schools in the permitted private schools in the country. School principal and director Safak Delismay gave an insight of the performance of students and teachers. It's not only about the national examinations, but also about becoming a good person, was what Principal Safak Delismay stated when speaking about educating students at the PNG Paradise College. Paradise College in Port Moresby is classified as one of the top-ranked schools in the permitted private schools in the country.
Our students perform quite well in the national examinations every year, in grade 12 and in grade 10 and in grade 8 as well. In 2022, we were ranked as the first school among the permitted schools, among the private schools.
He stated that the ratio is 12:1, which is a good number for more interaction with teachers and individual students. Delismay acknowledged students and teachers for their determination and passion in schoolwork. When asked on advice to better performance for other schools, he stated that teachers are vital to better student performance.
It's a very difficult job, and I really appreciate teachers who is working in the rural areas, and but I believe that a teacher, a good teacher, will always produce results, even though he or she doesn't have the resources. A good teacher with the hard work and commitment will always produce good results.
School registration will open on the 13th of January 2023. Another challenging year ahead, and PNG Paradise College as it sets goals for the 2023 academic year, with the aim to accomplish all at the year's end. Principal and Director Principal Safak Delismay shared that 2022 was a successful year for staff and students. One of these was being ranked one of the top-performing permitted private schools in the country.
In the beginning of the year, we always establish our goals, and these goals are not more than 3-4, and we try to achieve these goals at the end of the year. Our biggest goal, and we are still working on that, and using more online resources that will make learning much faster and much better. And the second thing is, whatever we teach, we relate it to the real-life applications, so that students will make sense of learning, why they are learning all this. So in every subject, from the social science subjects to numerical subjects, whatever we do, whatever we teach in the class, we try to take that content into a real-life application.
Principal Delismay has urged students in the country to concentrate on self-studies and do more reading. He stated that the key to good performance in school is to encourage students to believe in themselves. The principal of PNG Paradise College said education is also about teaching students to have good character.
The expectations of the students from themselves is not that much. They don't really believe that they can be someone who can have an impact on others' life, who can have an impact not only in Papua New Guinea but outside of Papua New Guinea too. So we try to change this mindset. I mean, never underestimate yourself. Everyone has a certain potential to do different things. Yeah. So I hope they will be more confident. Most important thing is that becoming a good person, having a good character.
The SME policy for Eastern Highlands Province was launched during festive season at the YCA Hall in Goroka by the Governor for Eastern Highlands Province, Simon Sia. This was revealed by the Managing Director for SMEC Corp, Petrus Radler. Radler said Eastern Highlands is the first province in the country to have its own SME policy, which is in line with the National SME Policy Framework. He congratulated Osborne Soso, Eastern Highlands SME Coordinator, and his team. Over 400 people attended the program, also inviting several SME owners to meet and showcase their local products and services. He urged all Eastern Highlanders to venture into agriculture business activities. And that ends the news segment. In sports, Hunter squad trimmed and the athletics PNG calendar.
St. John Ambulance, how can we help you?
Calls like these are a part of our day-to-day routine at St. John Ambulance.
Ops base, this is Alpha 130. We cannot locate the patient or the house.
Our crew is unable to locate you. Ma'am, I would like to send you a text which has a link that can help us find you.
Introducing the GoodSim application. When you click on the link, you give us permission to log into your location and get to you in time.
Confirmed Ops base. Alpha 130 has arrived on scene.
Paying for your PNG air ticket with Cell Money is now possible. Visit the website www.pngair.com.pg to make a booking and select Cell Money as the payment option. You will receive a confirmation email including Cell Money reference number and the amount to pay within 24 hours. Once done, dial *888#, select option 4 Bill Pay, select PNG Air, enter the Cell Money reference number. You will receive a pop-up message asking you to confirm that all your information provided is correct. Enter the Cell Money PIN to confirm the payment. You will receive an email for PNG Air with your ticket details. Call 888 for assistance. Cell Money, a product of Digicel.
Were you looking at the old family pictures again?
No, I wasn't.
Sir.
No.
Sir.
No. Gosh, I hope we're recording that. We're not Alfred. What did I say? ABR. Always be recording.
Welcome to MotoGP. To be a highly dramatic 18-lap Malaysian Grand Prix Moto 2, starting with...
So that's a very decent middle sector for the Alpine. They only have... Oh!
They have crashed! They've gone into each other! What a start for Will Davison. Dean Pasquale has been swamped.
Some of the biggest and most talented egos in sailing.
The two-time defending champions make it 2 in a row.
Welcome back. The SP-PNG Hunters will resume on the second half of their pre-season training on Monday, the 9th January 2023. From the initial 40-man squad, 30 players are returning, while 10 have been released to their respective clubs.
From 48 players named in the original train-on squad, 9 were invited with own logistics and accommodation between November and December. However, 8 players did not complete their stint for various reasons. From the returning 30 players, the squad will be further trimmed down to 25 before their round 1 clash against newcomers Western Clydesdales at the Clive Birdsoffer Stadium in Toowoomba on March 12th. A number of returning hunters from last year are in contention to retain their spots, including Benzi Court, Brendan Nima, Emmanuel Waine, Francis Kembis, Ila Alu, Jamie Mavoko, Junior Rock, Juna Rimbu, Liam Joseph, Matthew Jesse, Roderick Tai, Warto Puara Jr., Solo Wane, Sherwin Tanabi, Weza Tanza and Epel Capinias from Wynnum. Prior to the Christmas-New Year break, Hunters head coach Stanley Teppen briefly outlined the final makeup of the squad for 2023 and what his plans will entail to keep under his radar players who did not make the final cut.
Once we get that core base done, we'll cut the players that can go back to the Digital Cup and improve. That doesn't mean that it's over for them. They'll obviously go back. What they've learned here, they can take back to their franchises, and we'll have them in our radar when the season starts. The good thing about us being based in PNG is all those boys can go back and call any time. Whereas in Australia over the last few years, we had limited players, and we had to deal with those limited players on and off when injuries and suspensions happen. So that's a good thing about coming back.
Teppen explained part of their pre-season plan will include inviting a Brisbane-based team up to Port Moresby for a trial match in February, as well as 1 or 2 hit-outs against Digital Cup teams before the season opener in March.
At the moment we've got one trial planned. I think we've sent an invite to an Queensland Cup team to come up and play here, play a trial here. I'll hopefully have some more detail on that by next week, but that'll be our main trial, and then we may have a Digital Cup team or a local team to give us a hit out before that. So it's a bit hard when we're based, the only team based outside of Australia, but we just have to adjust them.
Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Athletics PNG is in the process of finalizing its calendar of events for 2023, with consultations being held ahead of final endorsement by the Executive Committee. Obviously, the key event for this year is the Pacific Games in Honiara, and clearly the objective for PNG Athletics is to maintain its position as the #1 track and field nation in the Pacific.
Athletics PNG President Tony Green said they aim to build on their resounding success at the 2022 Mini Games by keeping the momentum going with their programs. He said elite athletes will need continuing support and must have a more targeted approach with athletes preparing for specific events. Strong competition is expected for places in the men's track team, with a growing number of athletes challenging the established members of the team. Green thanked NSI Director Janet Gimot for the continued support of the Institute and said that APNG will continue to work closely with the Institute to deliver an outstanding result at the Games. Athletics delivered its plans for Games preparations to the PNG Olympic Committee in October last year, together with a target budget as well as tiring scoreboards for its squad members. Green said with ongoing training camps in PNG, specialist training for the elite athletes at the Gold Coast in the technical events of hurdles, jumps and throws, support to the US-based athletes, and an appropriate competition program, both domestic and international. Other events on the international calendar next year are the Oceania Cup in Saipan in June and the Commonwealth Youth Games in Trinidad and Tobago in August. PNG will form part of a Melanesian team which will take on Australia, New Zealand, Micronesia, Polynesia and other teams in what is expected to be a high-quality 8-team Oceania Cup competition. Athletics PNG will stage its usual regional and national championships in 2023, sponsored by PNGA, and the dates of these events have been drawn up with consideration that the PNG Games will be held during the second term holiday. The national championships in August will be purely an open event, following which the final team for the Pacific Games will be announced. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And that ends another edition of TV1 News. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent the transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water, cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Thank you for your company. Bye for now.
Video marketing is the latest trend in today's world.